The young man lightly tugged the rope around his neck. A woman's scream immediately echoed from the next room. The two of them were clearly connected by the same rope. The young man looked across. He could only see the woman's back. He wanted to discuss with her how to untie the rope, but the woman kept shouting a name.
삐쭈야! 삐쭈야!
아 삐쭈가 뭐냐고!
강아지요, 강아지! 삐쭈야! 삐쭈야!
The young man looked helpless. Suddenly, a timer beside them began counting down. The woman lost control of her emotion. The young man realized he had to free himself. He noticed the phone by the sink, so he asked the woman to hold on for a moment. Then he slowly moved towards the sink. As the rope tightened further, the woman was dragged against the wall. Her breathing became increasingly difficult, but the phone was kicked further away. At the same time, the countdown reached 0. The young man looked at the hole the rope passed through. He saw blood constantly flowing from inside. He desperately pounded on the wall, but there was no sound from the other side. The woman was likely in trouble. Just then, the countdown lit up again. Clearly, the next target was the young man. He anxiously searched the room for a way out. He suddenly noticed the fluorescent light on the ceiling. Perhaps he could use the tube to cut the rope. He endured the pain and reached for the tube, preparing to pick up the shards to save himself. But just as his hand reached out, the rope suddenly tightened violently. It turned out the woman next door wasn't dead. She had simply fainted from lack of oxygen. The woman thought the young man was trying to harm her, so she desperately pulled on the rope to fight back. The young man seemed about to be dragged to death, but suddenly a large amount of blood surged from the wall. The woman slipped and fell to the ground. The young man seized the opportunity to break free. He didn't hesitate. Since the woman next door had already been ruthless, the young man no longer showed mercy. He gave a hard pull. The woman's neck was instantly snapped. The young man quickly picked up the shards on the ground, constantly cutting the rope. Finally, he broke free at the last 0.1 seconds. He thought he was safe, but the countdown lit up again. Another rope had mysteriously appeared on his hand. It seemed he might not be able to leave this place alive.